Welcome to Game Design Day 3. I'm Paula Brandt, Den Leader for Cub Scout Webelo Pack 3009. Today we're going to finish our cyber chip by learning how to become a good digital citizen. I need you to have your worksheet ready so that you can pause the video when you see the questions come up on the screen. Answer the questions at that time, and don't forget to turn in your worksheet. Now, question 1. Can anyone tell me what it means to be a good citizen? Good citizens respect people, follow the rules, speak up when something wrong happens, and keep themselves and others safe. Good digital citizens do the same things, but while using the internet. They respect others, follow other people's website and app rules, they speak up against cyberbullying, and they protect themselves and their information on the internet. Here are some people that are going to help me explain.
Oh, is it our turn yet?
Yes, Webster. Why don't you say hello to our new friends?
Hello, everybody. I'm Webster.
Whoa, they're right there.
Sorry, Nettie. I'm just so excited to hang out with kids like us and talk about internet safety.
It is pretty great. We can share all the things we've learned about being good digital citizens and teach them the 4 rules of internet safety.
Yeah, let's get started.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Whoops. Hey, Clicky.
Clicky is our trusted adult. He helps us stay safer online.
And now we're going to help you by teaching you how to UIN. Use your net smarts. That means making smart and safer decisions when you're online. So now let's get started. Okay, Clicky?
All right, buddy.
Thanks, Nettie and Webster. Now let's get started. Before we talk about how to stay safer on the internet, let's talk about what it means to be online. What are some ways that you go online? How many of you play games on your parents' cell phones? Watch videos on YouTube or use a webcam or a cell phone to make your own videos on the internet? Use Google to look up things for your homework. Chat with family and friends on Skype. Use email to sign up for accounts. Make friends in virtual worlds like Minecraft. As you get older, you'll do even more things like buying things, books and clothes, download apps to cell phones and tablets, pay bills, and share pictures and messages with people on social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Some of you may be doing it already, but you should really be 13 when you do those things. Because you can do so much online, it's important that you're able to do it safely. You'll need to know how to look out for yourself and your friends in case you see inappropriate content, are asked to share personal information, are asked to meet offline, cyberbullied by someone online, or you participate in the cyberbullying of someone else. Although some of these risks may seem scary, you can handle them with Nettie, Webster, and Clicky helping me teach you in this presentation. First thing we're going to talk about is inappropriate content. There's a lot of stuff online like videos, pictures, stories, and games, and a lot of it's great, but some of it is just for adults or it could upset you, like fighting, bad language, or illegal behavior. Seeing these things may make you feel sad, scared, or confused, especially if you come across it by accident while looking for something else. For example, let's say you're on a website and another window pops up without you doing anything at all. It's called a pop-up for that reason, because you might be doing something else and it pops up out of nowhere, like an ad for a game, and sometimes it can have inappropriate things in it and it might upset you, but there's steps you can take to deal with this content. If you see something inappropriate online, turn off the computer monitor or the tablet screen. Ask a trusted adult to show you where the buttons are. For this tablet, it would be here to turn it off. If you can't turn off the monitor screen, move away from the content by using the back button on the browser window or clicking the X button in the corner to close the browser. And remember, don't share the content with your friends. Think about it. If something upsets you, why would you share it with your friends and upset them too? And you should always, always tell a trusted adult like your mom, dad, aunt or uncle, or teacher what you've seen. Tell the adult. I know telling the adult can feel scary. You may be worried that it might get you in trouble or you'll get blamed for something. But it is not your fault if you accidentally came across the inappropriate content. A trusted adult can help explain what you've seen and answer any questions you may have. They can also report the content to the website or the app and help keep other kids from having to see it. Rule number 1, you don't like what you see online, tell a trusted adult. Repeat after me. I will tell a trusted adult if anything online makes me feel sad, scared, or confused. And to learn more about it, let's check in with Nettie and Webster one more time.
When you see something online that makes you uncomfortable, you should tell a trusted adult. But that's not always easy. Some kids are embarrassed to tell, or they think they'll get in trouble.
But a trusted adult is someone who will listen to you. They care about how you feel and want to help.
Whenever Webster and I see something that makes us sad, scared, or confused online, we tell Clicky, our trusted adult.
And it's easier than you'd think. The last time I was online, I saw something that confused me. I closed the browser right away, but I was still upset.
What did you do next?
Well, I went to Clicky. I told him I was typing in the URL to my favorite gaming website when I accidentally typed in the wrong address. The website that came up instead, ugh! Anyway, Clicky gave me a hug and told me it wasn't my fault. He went to my computer and blocked that site.
And he wasn't mad at all?
Nope. I was really glad I told him. It made me feel a lot better.
Now let's go over some scenarios. Scenario number 1. I want you to tell me what you would do in the following cases. Write them on your worksheet. Scenario 1. You're checking your email when suddenly a new email appears in your inbox. It looks like it's from a friend, so you open it up, click on the link, and the link sends you to a video that you wish you hadn't seen. What do you do? Scenario 2. Imagine you're watching videos online with a friend. After you finish watching your video, another one starts playing automatically. It has some pretty bad language to it. What do you do? Scenario 3. You're using your mom and dad's iPad to play a game. Suddenly an ad pops up with some pictures you do not like. What do you do? Good job. I'm confident that you can see inappropriate content and you'll know what to do. In all of our scenarios, finding the appropriate content was an accident. It's important to make sure that you're not looking for that content on purpose, because that's where you're going to get in trouble, no matter how curious you are. We just discussed how some of the information online is inappropriate, but there are lots of other types of information online, maybe even information about you. This is called personal information. It includes your full name, email, home and school address, location, passwords, or phone numbers, or other things that are personal. This information is personal because it can tell people things about you, like where you live, how to get in touch with you. It's unique to you, and it should only be kept to you. For example, you're the only person with your name who lives in your house and goes to your school. When you put this information online, you run the risk that someone else will pretend that they're you. Some people use it to hack in other people's accounts, steal their identities, or do other things to hurt people. So it's very important to protect your personal information by keeping it private. So, rule number 2, when is it okay to share? It's okay to share when you ask your personal guardian and they say yes. There are times when you may want to have your personal information out there. For example, you may need to buy something or use someone's credit card or download an app or sign up for a game account. But it's important that you tell your parent or guardian first. That's the second rule of internet safety, is I will ask my trusted adult before sharing information You should also talk to a parent or guardian about what type of information is okay to share with people that you meet online. For example, you're in an online game and they might want to share some of your favorite food but not your home address. So you need to ask your parent or guardian first to make sure it's safe to share. To share or not to share. Let's take a look at some of the times where you may want to share, but I want you to tell me if it is a good idea or bad idea and what you should do in these following situations. You and your friends make a video. You've gotten permission from your parents to post it online, but you watch it one more time before you post it. And while you're watching it, you notice that your home address is in the background. Is your home address personal information? What should you do? Scenario number 2. Imagine you have an older brother who lost his cell phone. He got a new phone number and wants to share it with his friends, and he's thinking about putting it on social media, Facebook. Is your brother's cell phone number personal information? What advice would you give your brother about sharing his cell phone number online? Scenario 3. To share or not to share. While exploring a virtual world, you meet someone new. You've been writing messages back and forth, and suddenly the person asks you what your favorite color is. Is that a personal question? Is it okay to share this information? Scenario 4. Imagine you're playing a game on your mom or dad's phone and you see a new window pop up asking if you would like to buy extra lives for 99 cents. Is it asking for personal information? Can you make this purchase? Number 5. Your best friend wants you to share your password to your email account. Is your password personal information? What should you do? It's your right to keep your personal information private. Good job with those questions, everyone. And remember, part of being a good digital citizen is protecting yourself and your friends by keeping your personal information private. You don't have to share your personal info with any website, app, or person just because they've asked. That's especially important to remember when you start meeting new people online. Have you met new people online, maybe while playing a game or exploring a virtual world? In addition to going online games and virtual worlds, social media sites and apps like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram let you message people or instant message, IM, share messages, share images, chat, and video chat with people online. You may not be old enough for some of these sites or apps yet, but you may have heard about them or know of an older family member using them. There's also Facebook Messenger, which I know is very popular. Most of the time you'll chat with people you know in real life, like your family, friends, and classmates, but you may also meet new people online, and this can be fun. You can meet people who like the same things you do. They live far away, and you learn what life is like in their city. Or in some schools, they may even have online pen pals that they talk to through email or video chat, Skype. Nettie and Webster have met some people online at school, and let's hear what they have to say about it.
You know what's really cool? Nettie and I have online email pen pals at our school.
Yep, I have a pen pal who lives in San Diego, California.
Was it weird meeting someone online for the first time instead of face-to-face?
Well, it was different. When you meet someone online, you don't really know them. You can't see them unless you're using a webcam. So you have to trust that they're telling you the truth about who they are, their name, age, what they look like. So it's always smart to follow some rules when meeting people online.
Oh yeah? What kind of rules?
Like being careful about sharing personal information.
Oh, that's a good one! When you're getting to know someone new, they may ask a lot of questions, but that doesn't mean you have to answer all of them.
That's right. If anyone you meet online asks you something that makes you feel uncomfortable, you should stop talking to them and tell a trusted adult right away.
Especially if they ask you to meet them face-to-face.
because that's something kids should never do.
That's right, Nettie. That's why the third rule of internet safety is do not meet face-to-face with anyone you meet online. Because when you meet someone online, you don't really know who they are. You have to trust that they're telling the truth. Remember that activity where we took the cookie and the cracker and we tasted it and they were lying about who they really were? They said they had a cookie, but it was really a cracker. Many people are honest online, but some are not. So you have to be careful. And if someone is lying, it's going to be very hard to tell if they're lying. They could be lying about other things as well. And if anyone you meet online asks you to meet them face to face, just say no. It's very risky to meet face to face with someone you just met online, even if you're an adult. So kids should definitely refuse to meet them and tell a trusted adult. We've been learning about how to be a good digital citizen by keeping ourselves safer online, but another important issue is cyberbullying. This is when people are not using good manners online. This helps make the internet place where people can feel happy and safe, but some people don't use good manners online. They choose to be cyberbullies. That is the opposite of being a good digital citizen. It's using the internet to be mean to other people. Remember the activity we did where we put the powder drink mix in the water and it's very hard to take back what we say online? Can you think of any examples of cyberbullying? Cyberbullying could be someone leaving a mean comment on social media like Facebook or Twitter. It could be players in an online game deciding to gang up on another player and not let them participate. It could be stealing someone's identity on the internet and using it to post comments in their name. How do you think you would feel if you were cyberbullied? Some kids aren't bothered by cyberbullying, but it makes others feel scared, sad, and lonely. It can even make them afraid to go online or even go to school. If you're ever thinking about cyberbullying someone, imagine if it was happening to you. Would you say those things or do those things to your best friend? Would you want those things to happen to you or those things to be written on all over the internet to you? Do you really want to be responsible for hurting someone else? That's why we shouldn't participate in cyberbullying. Instead, let's focus on being a good digital citizen when you're talking in the game, text, or chat. Use nice language and say kind things. Don't type it all in caps because that means you're yelling something. Use emojis or like smiley faces to help people understand how you feel. If you make a joke, for example, use a smiley face to show that you're joking, not being mean. And don't spread rumors or make negative comments on someone's video or social media. Unfortunately, just because you're polite doesn't mean they'll be polite to you. If you are being cyberbullied, it may feel like there's nothing you can do to make it stop. But don't give up. No one has the right to treat you badly online or in person, and you can take steps to help it stop. If you're being cyberbullied, you should not respond or message them back. Think about it. If you get a mean message and then you send a mean message back, then you're just going to be going back and forth and you're not going to make the situation any better. Choose to be the better person and don't respond. Instead, think about it. Ask a trusted adult like a parent or a teacher if you should save the messages. For example, if it's a mean text, don't delete it. Show it to your trusted adult and ask them what they think you should do with it. They could help you with that. Report to the website or app that you're being bullied. You may need to show them the email or the message so that they can see what's happening. And your trusted adult can help you save the messages, help you report it to the website or the app, or get a new account or a phone number. And you can also talk with your trusted adult about how you can block that person in a nice way. Being cyberbullied can make you feel sad, mad, hurt, or angry, but your trusted adult can help you make things better. And what if you're a bystander? A bystander is someone who isn't cyberbullying or being cyberbullied, but knows that it's happening. For example, you're playing an online game, you see someone's being called names, or you visit a page where someone posted something with a mean comment. Let's check with Nettie and Webster for some advice on how to be a helpful bystander.
A bystander is someone who stands by when someone else is being cyberbullied.
I've definitely been a bystander. Once, a cyberbully started to pick on one of my friends in an online game. He tried to get everyone in the game to ignore my friend and keep him from playing.
That's terrible! What did you do?
I asked the other gamers to think about how they would feel if they were cyberbullied. Everybody agreed we wouldn't like it. So why do it to someone else?
Good idea, Webster. You should treat people online how you want to be treated.
Thanks, Nettie. I also told Clicky what happened, and he helped me report it to the game website.
When one of my friends was being cyberbullied, I told the teacher. I wanted my friend to know I cared.
Oh yeah, that's important. I showed my friend I cared by leaving nice comments on his page.
That's great! Kids who are being cyberbullied need to know they aren't alone online.
Or offline. That's why I walked with him in the hallway and sat with him at lunch, too.
Sounds like you really stood up for your classmate. Good job, Webster!
Thanks, Nettie. But I just did what any good digital citizen would do.
How about you? Can any of you help me think of some things that bystanders can do to support friends who are being cyberbullied? It may feel scary to stand up to a cyberbully. You may be worried that they'll start bullying you, but think about it. If no one says anything, then it will just keep happening. When you stand up to the cyberbullying, you may help other kids be brave enough to stand up against it too. That's why the fourth rule of internet safety is a reminder to be a good digital citizen. I will always use good etiquette and not be rude or mean online. That's the last of the 4 rules, but let's go over them one last time. First rule, repeat after me. I will tell my trusted adult if anything makes me feel sad, scared, or confused. Can anyone remember what else they should do if they see something upsetting online? The second rule, repeat with me. I will ask my trusted adult before sharing information like my name, address, and phone number. Can someone give me an example of when they might want to share their personal information? The third rule is I will not meet face-to-face with anyone from the internet. Can anyone tell me why it's a bad idea to meet face-to-face with someone you first met online? Say the fourth rule with me. I will always use good etiquette and not be rude or mean online. Can someone give me an example of what advice they would give to a friend to keep them from cyberbullying someone? Great job, boys. Now that we've reviewed the rules, let's see if our friends have anything else to say before we finish for the day.
You two did a great job today.
Thanks! It was great meeting all of you and talking about internet safety.
Yeah, we had so much fun!
We learned how to
Use your net smarts!
when you're online.
If you follow the 4 rules of internet safety, you can protect yourself and your friends.
And make the internet a better place for everyone.
You can learn more about how to UIN at netsmartskids.org. It's got lots of fun games, videos, activities, and more.
We hope to see you there.
Bye!
Bye, everyone. See you next
ya.
time.
UIN.
Thank you, Nettie, Webster, and Clicky, and thank you for all being a great audience today. I hope you've had as much fun as I have learning about how to protect yourselves online and be a good digital citizen. NetSmarts likes to extend their gratitude to the following organizations for allowing their mention of their product in this presentation. And here is the copyright information for the NetSmarts workshop. You are now done with your cyber chips. Finish your worksheets and turn them in to me, and I'll see you next time.